Hey, whoa. My fault right there. Guys, welcome back to another video today. We're back with the weekly predictions. I'm sorry for that. I guess I misclicked because this was a little. Doesn't matter. The intro was weird, but today we're gonna predict the week 11 predictions. That's simple. Yeah, I apologize for the intro by the way, but let's get it going before I repeat myself. And we're gonna recap week 10. You already know the drill. You know the drill. We already know. You already know. Let's get it going. I said we're gonna be faster this week. And yeah, let's recap week 10 and predict the week 11 predictions. Our weekly predictions. Here we go. Let's recap real quick and then predict. The Broncos barely beat the Raiders 10-7. Very boring Thursday night football game. Everybody fell asleep. The Colts took care of business on Germany. The Giants, the Bears barely beat the Giants. Um, yeah, this is my Dolphins destroy the Bills. Not really destroy, but you get the point. We got a good win, and we finally beat the Bills. You already know. The Ravens beat the Vikings. Okay. The Jets outdo the Browns in a close game. The Patriots win. Yeah. The Panthers lose to the Saints. I don't even know how that happened. The Texans with the greatest comeback in history. Not really, but you get the point. It's pretty good. It's really nice. And then the Seahawks not putting 50 points somehow, and the Rams destroying the Niners like they're supposed to, and the Lions easily beating the Commanders, blowing them out. The Steelers didn't do nothing, and the Eagles in another boring primetime game beat the Packers. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was week 10. I was 10-4. I am 102-46 on the season. I had a nice week on week 10. Nice week. I had a pretty nice week, though. Pretty nice week on week 10. It is not like week 9 over here that I was. Actually, no, week 8. That was nice. Week 9 was not okay, but you get the point. We're at week 11 now. And yeah, that's our recap. And yeah, 102-46 in the season, 10-4 last week. Pretty nice. You already know. Also, it's pretty late on the day. That's why I'm a little more faster. So I promise to be faster. But let's get it going. We're doing good. We're in the top 10,000. Let's get it rolling. We're gonna lock in this week and try to go perfect mode. All right, with 15 minutes ago. All right, let's start with Thursday night football. We got the New York Jets versus the New England Patriots, an AFC East showdown. Now look, this is probably gonna be a pretty boring game. And the Patriots are 8-2. Great, they're back. They're officially back. They're legit. No one wants to see this team be legit. No one wants to see this team back, but they are back and they're at home in Gillette Stadium. And the Patriots, for the longest time, owned the Jets. And the Jets somehow has 2 wins in a row. I don't even care what the Jets have been doing. The New England Patriots are like a winning streak, like in a 7 winning streak. They're gonna go to 8 wins in a row. And they're gonna roll this one easily, beating the Jets. The Jets are gonna go back down to earth. Excuse me, there. The Jets are gonna get destroyed by the Patriots. That's simple. And yeah, the Patriots are gonna continue racking up wins. And I don't know who's gonna stop the Patriots right now. And I'm not gonna lie, the Patriots are serious. Watch out. I'm saying this now. No more hate. I got your praise now. Just saying. Just saying. Now, I know what's in this game. And I'm gonna give you probably 20 minutes on this one. By the way, guys, I have a time stop just to make sure I'm going fast today. Just to make sure I'm going fast. Yes, I have. It's in 4 minutes so far. The video is 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Just being serious. I have. I'm telling you. All right, let's not waste time. All right, I got the Patriots winning easily. The Jets. Pretty simple. Everybody got the. There's no. The Jets are lucky to even have wins. Just saying. Patriots are gonna steamroll. And they already have the polar opposite records. Yeah, yeah, we already know this businesses. Then we got the first Spain international game. The first NFL game played on Spain and Real Madrid. Yes, Real Madrid Stadium, Bernabeu. I said it wrong. Alright, everyone's least favorite team, Real Madrid, where Mbappe's at. Alright, Ronaldo. Yeah, you already know. Real Madrid. The stadium. NFL game. At 9:30 a.m. international game. Why am I more, crazy, more detail of this? All because my Dolphins will play in international football this week. And we're going against the Commanders. We came from a nice win against the Bills. And I gotta wake up at 9:30, y'all. I have to wake up at 9 in the morning on Sunday to watch my team. Right. Who I got winning? Obviously, my Dolphins destroying the Commanders. The Commanders are gone. JD5 is out for the season. Their team is super depleted. This is not their year. And sadly, they have the same records as us. They're in a losing streak. They lost 5 in a row right now. Ain't no way the Commanders are going to be my team. After my team is kind of like trying, go in a push. They're going to win this game. And they're going to go 4 wins. I hope. Yeah, I got my Dolphins winning this game. Please, Miami, win, win, win. Do not do this right now. Win this game. We got the win. We're fair, by the way, funny enough. So I'm not this time. I don't look dumb picking my Dolphins. Everybody actually got probably the Dolphins winning. 68% of people picked the Dolphins. So I don't look stupid this week. It's gonna be weird looking at a soccer stadium this week. But yeah, I got my Dolphins winning and maybe winning big. Please, Miami, win. Please, Miami. Don't lose. Don't lose to the Commanders after being the Bills. And who knows? After that, we'll be in our bye week. So I might hate the bye week. Just saying, the bye week is gonna suck. After this Sunday morning, the next time my Dolphins play will be at the end of the month. So pretty much, I'm gonna have a good break. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy this. I gotta enjoy it because my team's gonna be gone for 2 weeks. That's not gonna be fun. They'll be back Thanksgiving. All right, let me stop yapping about my team. My team's gonna win. They're gonna win big. That's simple. Then we have the 1 o'clock slate on Sunday. We got the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Now look, the Panthers own the Falcons. I don't even care that the Atlanta Falcons are at home. Bryce Young owns the Falcons. We already saw the first matchup. It was 30-0. There ain't no way the inconsistent Falcons are gonna now split with the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are gonna try to bounce back. You know what? They are gonna bounce back. I got the Panthers winning this game. They're gonna bounce back and beat the Falcons. I don't even care. I don't trust the Falcons. They could be competitive with good teams. I don't care. The Falcons are inconsistent. Y'all should know how the Falcons work. I think I've studied these people down. When they go against competition, they play good. When they go against a team they don't need to lose to, they get destroyed. Y'all already know. Panthers know how to beat the Falcons. And the Panthers, this game might be closer this time. It might be a blow. This might be a closer game, but I got the Panthers winning. They're gonna bounce back after that ugly loss last week. Also, the Panthers are a little inconsistent, so this is gonna be interesting. But I got the Panthers winning. Then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. If there's one game in this entire Week 11 schedule that's gonna be pretty much a coin flip for me, is this game. I have no idea who's gonna win this game. I don't even like the idea that both of these teams are going 6-4. Originally, I had the Buffalo Bills, but there ain't no way after that to my Dolphins the Tampa Bay ain't going to lose. But the Bills are absolutely undefeated at their house for a long time. They lost to the Patriots, but the Patriots look good, and the Patriots just beat the Bucks. So I ain't gonna lie. It's see. I want to pick the Bills just because they're at home. Specifically, that's it. If this was in Tampa, I would easily pick Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wouldn't even look twice. But to be honest with you, this was this may be the pick I might get wrong. I want to pick Tampa. I'm gonna pick the Bills just because they're at home. They want to bounce back after ugly win, ugly loss to my team, and they're at home. Tampa, you're gonna be in a cold game here. Actually, no, it would not be cold. Actually, whatever it is, the Bills are gonna bounce back somehow, beat Tampa, and Tampa get healthy soon. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If y'all win this game, I wouldn't be surprised. Cause I'm just guessing here. I'm not gonna lie. This will be the only one I'm gonna have a guess pick here. I'm not gonna waste my time here. I'm not surprised if I get this wrong. I just had a coin flip and pick the Bills. But the Bills are not that great, y'all. They're frauds. So don't be surprised the Bucks win. I'm just gonna do it for home factors. I I, I ain't gonna lie, so when I has the home field advantage might win this game. I'm not gonna lie. But I wouldn't be surprised the Bucks win. Then we have the Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans. The one-win team. Are you kidding me? After Houston, what they did just last week, they just blew out. Blew out. Actually, no. Not blew out. I'm using the wrong words. They came and sweep back to win the game. They came back and win the game. That is impressive. And their defense is serious. They're not conceded 30. Y'all think. Also, oh, I bit my tongue. A little bit. Not really. Like, when you act something like, your team can lay, yeah. That's why. Nothing serious. But actually, the Tennessee Titans didn't put an absolute point to the Texans the last thing they met. Do you think I'm gonna pick the Titans? Also, they have one. This is an easy pick. Y'all pick the Titans, y'all trip. Texans are gonna easily sweep the Titans, and that's the bottom line. Easy dub. The Texans, whatever they want, easy win. Easy. Cupcake. Nothing more to say about this game. Then we got the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. This game is gonna be a toss-up game. Vikings are kind of now starting to think about it a little consistent. They could beat the Lions and lose to the Ravens, and like, all right, pick one, Vikings. Which team are you going to be? Now, this is an NFC North Division showdown, so this could be anyone's game. Even though the Chicago Bears, they don't really have a great defense. I'm not gonna lie, but they snuck a win against the Giants, the 2-8 Giants. And to be honest with you, Bears, you can lose games. Vikings can win some games. They could pull some upsets. I wouldn't be surprised what happens in this matchup. But you know what? Because it's a division rival game, it's gonna be a close game. I got the upset. I got the Vikings upsetting the Bears here. Actually, not even an upset. This isn't even considered an upset. I'm just gonna pick the Vikings to win this game. They're at home. They're going to division rivals. I don't see the Chicago Bears being that great. I think 6-3 is a little overrated for the Bears. I think 6-4 will be much more suited for them. So I got the Vikings winning this game. I trust the Vikings a bit more at home, and maybe they get the fifth win here. And yeah, they want to bounce back and try to compete. And the Bears, well, y'all having a great season anyway, no matter what. Y'all having a better season than last year, so anyway, y'all want to be gonna be chill. I trust them in the Vikings to get this win back here. Then we got the Green Bay Packers and New York Giants. Packers in a losing streak. Packers, I don't know what's happening, but I don't think y'all gonna lose 3 times in a row. Not against the Giants, and yeah, your defense is legit. We all know that your defense is pretty legit. Your defense is pretty legit, and I trust your defense. And your offense is subpar. Your offense is the reason why you lose games. Actually, if you actually had your offense providing, well, you're gonna win a lot of games. But yeah, besides that, I don't trust the Giants at all. There's the Packers are gonna bounce back and find again the winning column, and try to go fight for the division. So I'm gonna have the Packers win this game, and I'm gonna fight for the division. And yeah, that's simple. Their defense is gonna show up, and their offense might put points this time. Let's see. Then we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Pittsburgh, you're I don't even know how much inconsistency there is, but you're trying to become inconsistent after having an absolute defensive showdown against the Colts. You do this, dude. Steelers, you gotta do something. Now you're at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals have no defense. You lost them the first time, but there ain't no way y'all gonna get swept with the Bengals. And the Bengals are just not that great either. So ain't no way y'all lose the Bengals. So I got y'all bouncing back and actually get back to the winning column. And let's see if your defense shows up. Because if your defense shows up, you're gonna destroy the Bengals. Because they don't got defense. So if anything, all you have to do is limit their offense. You got the. So you know what? Let's see if Pittsburgh strikes thunder on defense this time. If they don't, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a close game. It can go anyway. But I trust the Steelers a bit more here. Steelers, I don't know, man. You might be frauds. But are you? Because you can beat the Colts and Patriots, but you lose to the Bengals or the Chargers. Even the Chargers might be okay. You know, it's stupid things like that. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Jacksonville, you sold a lead. You guys should be 6-3. You guys are 5-4. Now, here's when everybody's gonna think the Chargers are gonna win. But 7-3 sounds too much for the Chargers. So I'm gonna have the upset. I'm gonna have Jacksonville upsetting the Los Angeles Chargers. That makes me one. The Chargers are very weird. They don't have an offensive line, and Justin Herbert is okay, and their defense is alright as well. Look, I think I will actually have the upset here because Jacksonville's at home, and Jacksonville wants to win. Badly. I don't think they're gonna go fall off in the face of the earth that quickly. They want to compete still. So I think I have the Chargers losing this game because I don't see them going 8-3. That's crazy. They already went in the winning streak. I think the Chargers are gonna choke one, and I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are gonna win it. I think they're gonna win it. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers win this easily, but I'm gonna have the upset here, and I'm gonna have the Chargers. Chargers losing, Jaguars winning. You gotta have some upset, bro. Then we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Los Angeles Rams. Probably the game of the week. Pretty much the best game there is this week. Probably the game I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch this game. I'm going to watch this game. I was thinking, yo, this game is fireworks. This is a fireworks show. This is a classified banger. The Los Angeles Chargers 7-2 versus the Seattle Seahawks 7-2 super powerhouses in the NFC. Division rival game. Los Angeles at home. This is gonna be a fireworks show. Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold gonna go maker throw for throw. They're gonna go crazy. They're both defenses are gonna show up. This is about to be a game. You're gonna have some turnovers. You're gonna have some offense. You're gonna have everything you want for a freaking fracking football game. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a super game. And you know what? This is this might be for everything. These two teams. The winner's gonna be 8-2, and they're gonna take the lead in the division. The loser will 7-3 and be second in the division. And depending on the seedings, you might even have the one seed you win this game. Might, depending on the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie. Someone's gonna win here. Someone's gonna win. I'm gonna trust Los Angeles to take the dub in a super close game. Like, maybe even to 30 something points. But their both defenses look good, so it might be like 20. I don't know where this game will go. That's the good thing. I don't know if it'll go to the 30s or the 20s. Like, maybe they not even play that good defense and just play offense, both teams. Put 30 something points both. But I might have the Chargers. I mean, the Rams barely. winning at home. I trust them a bit at home, even though they don't really have home field advantage. They basically at home. Doesn't matter the crowd sometimes. They're at home. Um, I hate to say they're at home because I don't feel like they're at home. They don't want to think even have a home team. They don't feel like that, but I think they can win this game. Seattle is not gonna be that loud, even though they're not at their own stadium. If it was in Seattle, you might have to be Seattle. But I'm gonna have the Rams winning. I trust the Rams. They're better. They have a veteran squad there. They got players, and yeah, and they're on fire on offense. And you know what? Seahawks are gonna still be a good team. This could be a split series. Seahawks can go at Lumen Field and win the second time they meet. But I think this first time, I think the Rams are gonna win this in a close one. The Rams look good. It doesn't matter. Seahawks, you're amazing as well. I wouldn't be surprised if you win this game. But I'm gonna have the Rams. I feel like the Rams want it more, even though both teams want it. The Rams need that. Need a division win. So yeah, I'm gonna have the Rams win. Then we have the 4 o'clock slate. Oh, we already been 4 o'clock slate, but whatever. Oh, the San Francisco 49ers versus that loss. The Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna have the Niners bouncing back after that L against the Rams. And yeah, I don't trust the Cardinals at all. The Cardinals are pretty bad. And yeah, I trust the Niners to bounce back and have a fight to the playoffs. And yeah, and they're depleted and they're having a chance at the playoffs, y'all. That's impressive. I trust the Niners a bit more. And yeah, Cardinals, I don't know. Then we have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns. Now look, this can go any way because usually the Browns and the Ravens split. So don't be so. And also the Ravens and also the Browns play really nice at home. But I might have to go for the Ravens all because I can't just pick the Browns. There ain't no way. The Browns have to win. I'm not picking the Browns to win, even though there's a pretty high chance the Browns might win this game. I would not be surprised to the slightest the Browns win this game because the Browns usually beat the Ravens at home at their house. So, but I'm not the Ravens just to be safe. I'm gonna pick the safe pick, but I'm not gonna lie. The Browns can win this game. Just saying. Then we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos. Broncos. You look right now as we speak, people are calling it fraudulent. The Chiefs are the fraudulent ones, but Broncos are at home. Chiefs looks like it might be frauds. 5-4, and Denver, the one leading the division. This is about to be everything. So who I got winning? Well, I'm gonna have the Denver Broncos going to win this game and beat the Chiefs because the Broncos play the Chiefs well. Usually, most of the time. Last year, you could prove it to me. Maybe we could have swept them last year. I'm not gonna lie. And the Chiefs. I don't trust the Chiefs. The Chiefs lost to the Bills, and the Bills lost to my team. So this is wrong, right? And it's a Mile High Stadium. I think the Broncos are gonna play much more tougher at home against the Chiefs, and they're gonna play for all and try to get this division up. And time has changed. Times have changed, y'all. The Broncos want to win this division, and they don't want to lose it to the Chargers, so they're gonna try everything to win this game, and they will. Doesn't matter how they do it. They're a little bit bad on offense, but their defense is gonna contain the Chiefs. And yeah, let's see. Denver, if you don't put points up the board, you're not gonna win this game. I think they're gonna, take it seriously. I hope. Then we have Sunday Night Football, a banger. The Detroit Lions are the Philadelphia Eagles, a super powerhouse game. Now look, who I got winning here? I'm gonna lie with you. I'm gonna have the Eagles winning here because they're at home and they have super defense. And every time the Lions face a good defense, they just don't do anything. The Lions are beatable, and the Eagles are the defending Super Bowl champions. When they're at home, they play nice, and yeah. Even though the Lions, for some reason, more people pick the Lions. I don't have the Eagles winning this game, and they're gonna make the Lions uncomfortable. Their defense is gonna play nice, and it's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna have the Eagles winning. They're at home and they have a better defense. And yeah, the Sunday night is gonna be a good game. I'm a little rushing my picks because I'm trying to be fast, but it's a lot of good games this week. I'm dead serious. There's a lot of good games, but that Seahawks Rams, that's one by far. Then we have Monday Night Football, pretty boring primetime game. Not to end it off. The Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Who I trust more? Not a super powerhouse offense that doesn't have defense, or a team doesn't even know how to play. I guess the offense that has no defense, even though that defense can play some things okay. So I guess we can all agree that the Cowboys are gonna win this game. Cowboys could lose this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost to the Cardinals. But I don't think they're gonna lose two back-to-back to bad teams. So I think the Cowboys are gonna try to win this game to get back in that playoff column. But yeah. The Cowboys trying to get in the playoff hunt, so I think they want to win this game, and they're gonna probably win it. It might be a close game, but the Raiders, I don't trust the Raiders at all. I just can't trust the Raiders. So I'm not the Cowboys, but I also can't trust them. So I guess the Cowboys are gonna win. It's probably not. I don't even know who this game is going to be. I don't want to know. I guess I trust the Cowboys more. I'm just gonna trust the Cowboys more. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say 34 points. I don't even care. It's, I don't never know going to know how much points. Actually, I might be too much, but whatever. So yeah, that's my week 11 picks, and yes, that's going to be it. I hope I do good. Well, I hope we go 15-0, right? Like I usually no, but all we do good, and yeah, Fins up. My Dolphins better win with Madrid. I'm just saying. And yeah, we doing good this season. Yeah, last week I did good, and yeah, if I went a little fast or my voice is a little too low today, it's okay. I'm a little rushy today, but it doesn't matter. Quick paced videos matters. And yes, that's the end of the video, y'all. Quick one, like I said, and I promised. So yeah, it's the end of the video. I'll see y'all in the next one.